Yo, welcome to episode 2 of the Dumber Dumber Show. It's your boy, Mr. Tulox here. I'm here with my co-host. Y'all introduce yourselves, man.
What's good? What's good? It's Blaze the Savage.
What's the word, Padrino?
And before we get into the show, we're gonna be talking about fantasy positions today. We're gonna talk about wide receivers you need to draft, some sleepers, running backs you need to draft, some sleepers there, our favorite two tight ends and our favorite two quarterbacks, and we might give y'all more later. But for right now, I'm gonna cue the intro. Yo, what's going on with ninjas, man? What y'all been up to on the game?
Hey man, I've been chilling, bro. What's good? Padrino, what you been up to, bro?
Working at getting this paper.
Look, fly guy with the shades, man.
I'll tell you what I told Blasi the day I'm in a city right now, and the city I'm in, this boy Takashi 6ix9ine up in here.
Word.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? I'm in all this traffic. I'm like, what the hell? All the people want to see 6ix9ine just rap. But anyway, let's get into the episode, man. But let's start off with our top 3 favorite wide receivers. My first one. Man, I'm going to the Detroit Lions. I got to go with Amon-Ra St. Brown, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I like him a lot. I think the Lions, I don't know if I told y'all, I picked a long shot for Jared Goff to win MVP this year.
Word.
Long shot. Because, look, if you think about it, if the Lions win a division, or even if they win the NFC, I think if the Lions get at least 12 wins, Jared Goff get MVP. And I think if Jared Goff get MVP, it's probably going to be because Amon-Ra St. Brown or Jahmyr Gibbs. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. I think they got a lot of weapons to deal with nowadays. They got Amon-Ra, was it the rookie tight end?
Oh, Sam Laporta.
Yeah, Sam Laporta, and they got Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. I just think it's a lot of weapons. Jared Goff is not a bad quarterback. He just never got to the Super Bowl, but he's not a bad quarterback, bro. He beat the Chiefs in the first game last year. They got Coach of the Year last year. I feel like this is a team. Data, you talked about it last episode. You said they got something to prove. They're going to be back. I feel like they're just going to get better this year. I don't think they're going to get worse. So I think a must-have wide receiver. I don't know if you draft him first, maybe second. Amon-Ra St. Brown, my guy. So, Blasi, who do you have as your first must-have wide receiver in fantasy?
So my fault. All right, so my pick is actually like a very known pick. Like my pick is not special, right? So I'm going with Jettas, aka Mr. Justin Jefferson himself. I mean, so and the reason why I have that pick, right? You got to remember he had 1,000 yards last year, right? He missed 7 games, 10 games, 1,000 yards. He didn't have Kirk the entire season, right? Though they do have a rookie at QB, and the verdict is still out on him whether he can play or not. I think Justin Jefferson is one of those receivers that it doesn't matter who's throwing him the ball, he's gonna get open, he gonna get them catches, and he gonna rack up yards.
I got a question for you. So, if you had the first pick in the fantasy draft, you going Justin Jefferson with that first pick?
Now, I think that's a hard question, right? Because first pick, I would never choose a wide receiver.
Okay.
Right?
All right. So let's say you got third, fourth, fifth pick then. So, would you feel comfortable taking JJ first with uncertainty at quarterback?
Well, like I said, like I would never choose the receiver first. Now, if that'll probably be my first receiver. Like if I get to choose out of all receivers, he'll be my first receiver. I'll always go running back first in fantasy. So I wouldn't pick him with my first pick, but maybe second or third pick. If he's still up there, which he probably won't be, I'll definitely pick him up.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
Yeah.
How you feel about Addison, yo?
Addison?
Yeah.
Jordan Addison, other receiver on the other side. I think he's gonna step up, and he's gonna do his thing, especially because Jetta's gonna get double teamed, so it's gonna be
Mm,
stuff opened up for him. So I think he's gonna have a good season, but Justin Jefferson just a different animal, bro. Like
word.
ain't no stopping him, man. Ain't no
Word
stopping
is
him.
true.
So
All right, well, we got who's Amon-Ra, St. Brown, and JJ. So
yes, sir.
Day, who you got for your first must-have wide receiver in fantasy?
I got CD Lamb.
Woo! I like that one. I like that one. I like that one.
Number one receiver, Dak Prescott, good QB. And nobody else going to steal the targets from him.
That's true.
Gotta get CD.
And you know what's crazy? Because I don't even know the other receivers on the team, to be honest.
So
Brandon,
they
I
still
just know
got Cooks.
yeah, they got
they still
Cooks,
got
but
yeah,
he
Cook not
not
taking no
doing that.
targets on those season. I'm
Jake
not, man.
Ferguson, he is security blanket. They're gonna have the
Yeah,
running backs by committee. CD all the way.
CD a
yeah, I
good
think
pickup. He gonna have like 150 targets.
yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say you might if there's a bet, if I had to bet somebody had the most targets this year,
that's his team.
it would probably be CD. I'm thinking.
And then you gotta think about it. Everybody compete with each other. So now it's like, yo, I'm the top receiver. I'm about to show it.
Okay, I like that pick. That's solid. That's solid. All right, I'm gonna surprise y'all with my pick. I already know
So
my second pick. I already know Blazer, you might not like this pick because we already spoke about this before. But I gotta go to the Indianapolis Colts. I'm banking on my boy Michael Pittman Jr. to
mm,
have a hell of a year. Look, Anthony Richardson is back. Yo, we already know he a dual threat. So whenever a defense gotta worry about a quarterback that can run, that means the coverage might slip sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's like how Lamar is. That's why Lamar don't got good receivers because he don't really need it because he could break the defense with his legs. So I just think Anthony Richardson before he got hurt last year, he was like number one in that rookie of the year race. I don't know if y'all remember that. The first 4 games,
yeah,
Anthony Richardson was having a season. He was scoring like 2, 3 touchdowns a game. So I
mm,
think Anthony Richardson have a bounce back year. So I got to go with Michael Pittman Jr. I think he's gonna have a good year. I think he's gonna have
like
at least
that.
1,000 yards and give me about 8 to 9 touchdowns.
That's solid.
Yes, sir. All right, Bledgy, who you got for your
All
second
right,
pick?
man. Going to the best division in the NFL. You feel me? We going all the way over here to the East. Nah, I mean East Rutherford, New Jersey, where the Jets play. We going with Garrett Wilson, man.
Mm,
Nah, I mean I think Garrett Wilson definitely gonna have a nice little season. I think his production depends on if A Rod stays healthy.
Mhm.
But if A Rod stays healthy and he plays the entirety of the season, Garrett Wilson's stock goes up 2 or 3 times. Right? He's the best receiver on the team. I mean, he's not the only receiver on the team, but he is the best receiver on the team. So he's gonna have a lot of targets go his way. And he was putting up numbers with not Sam Darnold, Zach Wilson at QB. So
Mhm.
imagine what he could do with an elite quarterback, right?
Uh,
So
okay, so wait, who's the receiving core for the Jets? I don't even know. Then they pick
they
up
got
Mike
Mike
Williams.
Williams. Yeah, but he
they
be
do got Mike
injury
Williams, but
prone
he's
though.
still injury prone, bro. At least Garrett
Yeah,
Wilson not injury prone. He gonna be there 17, 18 games, bro.
So
and
basically,
oh,
we
go
got a
ahead.
2 man. Oh my fault. They 2 man and Garrett Wilson and Mike Williams
Hmm.
and Brees Hall, I guess.
Yeah.
What you about to say, Daddy?
Oh, I was gonna say if Rodgers healthy, Garrett Wilson might have a season like Devontae Adams,
That's what I'm saying.
but
He
he
the
was the
best
only
receiver on the
weapon.
team. Look, he gonna go off.
Personally, just for me, I can't draft nobody in the Jets for no fantasy. I can't. But y'all go ahead.
Nah,
Daddy,
you wouldn't even draft Brees
Not
Hall?
even Brees Hall.
I don't know. The Jets is just one of them teams I stay away from in fantasy. I can't do it, bro.
Yeah, now we all got a team like that.
Yeah, we all got that one team. We just think like the Titans. Some people it's the Titans. I refuse to be a Titans player. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but all right, Daddy, go ahead. What's your second must-have wide receiver?
Oh, Marvin Harrison Jr.,
Oh, the rookie.
the most
Okay.
pro ready,
I like that. I
bro.
like that. I like that.
He's 6'4" and his dad was 6 feet. Imagine everything his dad was teaching him. Like it's a
That's
wrap.
true.
He gonna go crazy. He the number one receiver. They're gonna have a committee for wide receiver too. Trey McBride gonna be the security blanket. James Conner at the running back. Everything's going to Marvin Harrison.
Okay, I like that pick.
Okay.
How do you feel about Kyler Murray? That means you must believe Kyler Murray is going to make some noise this year.
Yeah, Kyler Murray, like he had DeAndre Hopkins, so he used to having a decent receiver, so he could teach him things. And then
Do you
his
think?
dad is. Oh, go
No,
ahead.
go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Nah, I was just gonna say the same thing. Like his dad taught him everything. Like, he's the most progressive.
So you think? You think Kyler Murray would be worth drafting too in fantasy?
I would,
You
you know,
think
it's crazy. I would draft Kyler Murray.
as
Yeah, like you
a,
gotta think about
you
George
would draft him to be your
QBs.
starter? Your starter?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
of course it depends on the draft board, but yeah, I'll give Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I
to be.
think Daddy, what you was about to say too, like yo, those dual threat QBs, they're the best for fantasy, right? Because not only do you get their points for passing, but you also get like their running points. So like Jalen Hurts will love him on my fantasy
Mm-hmm.
team because he always
Yep.
sneaking the ball in, right? 10 touchdowns goes a long way, bro.
You're right. You're
Like you
right.
10
see,
rushing touchdowns.
Lamar got 2 MVPs. Lamar
Mm-hmm.
might mess around and tie Peyton Manning for 5 before he retires, just off of
Or,
being a dual threat.
Oh,
yeah.
that's true. That's true. All right, man. I like that pick. A rookie. We ain't seen a rookie get that kind of love since I don't know.
But
Zeke
like,
and
oh,
Saquon
that's another
Barkley
reason
was
why I
in.
picked.
Oh, Bijan Robinson. Go ahead. What?
Obviously, that's another reason why I picked Marvin Harrison Jr. These receivers, like, they coming there with something to prove, and it's a passing league. Like, they coming there with something to prove. Jamar
There's a
Chase
lot of good
killed his rookie
receivers, bro.
season. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's why I think fantasy league should honestly have 3 wide receivers now. I don't think 2 is enough, in my opinion.
Oh, where I feel you. I think it depends on like how many people in the draft too, though. Well, in your
Right.
league.
That's true. But all right, man. I'm gonna go to my third pick, man. Look, taking it to the NFC East. I'm taking my boy AJ Brown.
I
Look,
like that.
we all know that boy swole like a pit bull. You know, that boy big, fast. Like it's not too many corners that can guard AJ Brown. Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? He a size mismatch for some. He a speed mismatch for some. He got a height advantage for some. He's just an all around great receiver, and he's just hard to stop. I think the Eagles win the division. I mean, you see how frustrated he got when he couldn't get the ball last year. I think they're gonna make an emphasis for him to touch the ball at least 7 times a game. So somebody who getting at least 7 to 8 targets a game, I gotta have in my fantasy. That's just how I see it. That's just how I see it. All right, Daddy, what you got for your second? I mean, your third must-have wide receiver.
I think I got AJ Brown too.
Okay.
I feel like they got to get return on investment. They made a big trade for AJ Brown. They did it on draft day, so I feel like they have to give him targets. He has to get the touchdowns. He has to set records. And they got to get a Super Bowl out of it.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it feel like now is the time, my G. Now is the time. Yes, sir. I like that. I like that. We on the same page. All right, Bledger, who you got for your third?
You know, it's crazy. I was going back and forth because I didn't know whether I wanted to go Puka, but I think
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with my pick, aka Drake London. And
I
Puka
like that
definitely
pick.
had a good case because you know Matthew Stafford, bro. He sometimes he got tunnel vision, bro. It's just like, but I think Drake London is similar to my Garrett Wilson pick, where you know we got to upgrade at quarterback, right? And it was putting up numbers without the elite quarterback. Kirk Cousins, I see the Falcons as the Vikings 2.0, right? Where the Vikings had Jettas, and then you know before they had the running back last year, I forgot who they had at running back. They had Dalvin Cook, right? So I see the Falcons as the same thing. They got Drake London, they got elite tight end at Kyle Pitts, and then the running back Bijan, right?
Yeah.
Yep, they got Bijan at running back. So I see this being an upgrade at QB for Drake London. He finally has somebody who can get him the ball. He'll probably have a lot of targets. So I see him as being my number 3 wide receiver. Let's go crazy.
All right. So since Dede, we had the same pick, man. Look, we're gonna go jump straight into our top 3 sleeper wide receivers. Maybe wide receivers you draft maybe fourth, fifth, sixth, maybe seventh, even eighth round. So let's head into that category. And with that being said, my first one, I'm rocking with my boy Zay Flowers, man. Look,
Hey,
last year, my boy had 77 catches for almost 900 yards, and he was just a rookie. So, he had to get the rookie jitters out the way. The second year, I hope it's not a sophomore slump. So I'm hoping the stats improve. Maybe he might be 90 catches, 1,000 yards this year. And we all know how fast he is. We ain't got to explain his speed and whatnot. But and his yard after the catch ability, I'm rocking with my boy Zay Flowers. If he's there, like let's say round 5 or 6 or later, he in my pocket. So
all right,
yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go next. My first sleeper. We're going to KC. You know, you can never go wrong by choosing a receiver from Kansas City. Now, I mean, another year for Patty Mahomes. They drafted a receiver, aka Xavier Worthy, who's going to stretch the field. You know, Travis Kelsey going to be tough underneath. But let's go with Rasheed Rice. Know what I mean, that's my sleeper pick. Last year he had a good season. Suffered from drops at the beginning. But down the season he started, getting into his own. 79 catches, 38 yards, and 7 touchdowns. And this was his rookie year. He got Patty Mahomes thrown to him. You know, Patrick Mahomes and him, they're just gonna get that connection. It's gonna get a lot better. He's gonna trust them more. And I see him this year getting 1,000 yards or coming super close, and probably another 5 to 7 touchdowns again.
And I don't mean to cut you off, but my man's is a drunk driver. How is he going to play? He's going to be suspended, right? He
Oh,
a
he
drunk driver?
did he get
Yeah, I've had
suspended?
they
My man, he got at
he
least
about
do
to
8
him
games.
and
I'm
Addison.
assuming. Yeah, they gonna have to do at least 8 games or something like that.
Oh shit! I
Well,
forgot about
let's
that.
let's just say if he don't get suspended, I definitely
Yeah,
would.
if he don't get suspended, then yeah, I see him as a good
Yeah,
pickup.
we'll see.
Damn,
All right.
Rasheed, what the heck, bruh?
Yeah, man, he was speeding down the I-95. He flipped. He was.
Damn, relax, my brother.
Then he had a second incident. I forgot what it was though. I don't remember. Think about
Something
it.
similar to it, I think.
Right, Dede, who your first sleeper
So,
wide receiver in the late rounds?
oh, shout out to him, bro, Devontae Smith. Come
Oh
on,
yeah,
y'all knew that already.
yeah, we
Y'all
already
knew
knew
that
that.
Damn.
already. He
20
is my
nil.
top 3 receiver. The only reason why he wasn't my top 3 receiver, I had AJ Brown. I think they forced the ball to AJ Brown, but I feel like D Smith, he Michael Ealy. He can get it whenever he want. You feel
I
me?
like that. I
The
like that.
Eagles make it good. AJ Brown, Jonathan Majors. We was complaining. So all right, we're gonna make a big trade for you. We're gonna give you the targets. We're gonna give you the title of number one. But D Smith really number one. He played inside and outside the numbers. I think Hurst trusts him more down the field. They already got the report from college. And he's skinny Batman. They want to promote him. And he was a Heisman Trophy winner at receiver. The new offensive coordinator is waiting to use him to see if he could get him the offensive rookie, not offensive rookie year, offensive player of the year. That's what I would do.
I like that pick because D Smith got a lot of heart for a little nigga, man. He got a
Yeah,
lot of heart. That boy, he
bro.
be catching passes that you think a normal person really can't catch. So
And even games where they force the ball to AJ Brown, they still get Smith involved, but he still end up with about five, at least 5 catches.
word. I like that.
That's
Yes,
solid.
yeah, I like that. All right, that's a solid pick. My second sleeper pick, I'm definitely going with Terry McLaurin from the
Mm.
Commanders, bruh. I mean, I know they got a quarterback, but man, they got weapons, dog. I mean, Jaden Daniels got what is it? Terry McLaurin, Austin
Johan
Eckler out
Jahan
of
Dotson.
Dotson,
Juwan Dotson, Austin
Eckler,
Eckler out the
Brian
backfield.
Robinson.
I mean, Jaden Daniels had weapons like this in offense. He had weapons like this at LSU, and y'all see he won the Heisman. If
Oh, he
I know
did.
it's a different level, yeah, I know it's a different level. I know it's NFL, big difference from college, but Jaden Daniels, who was his receivers in college? Blessy, do you remember? He had two good ones.
Brian Robinson, Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, he had the same kind of good duo, just like that, and he made it a Heisman. He won the Heisman, so I think he got the same type of talent around him, if not better. I got to go with Terry. Terry, the number one option on the Commanders. I'm drafting him.
Scary Terry.
Yeah, he nice.
Oh, man, I think he should be another 1,000-yard receiver, easy.
Yo,
Most
Data, you bet him
definitely.
for the touchdowns?
Oh, you know I'm going to.
Hey, no.
Yeah. All right, so my second pick, I'm taking it all the way to Chicago. Mr. Keenan Allen, Mr. Sleeper himself. Everybody always sleeping on Keenan. You feel me? Nice little route runner there. But I'm going with Keenan Allen only because Caleb Williams is a rookie and he's going to need a receiver to lean on, right? And I know in an interview, Justin Herbert, one of his is it just yeah Herbert one of his biggest blessings that he stated was having Keenan Allen, right? That security blanket person to throw to, whenever you in a tight jam, he's gonna get open. Caleb is gonna need that a lot, especially as he learns and develops in the league. So I see Keenan getting a lot of targets his way. And yeah, he gonna have a nice little season. The only thing with Keenan though, injury is always a concern with him. And Chicago is cold over there, so I don't know how his body gonna hold up. But if he could stay healthy, I see Keenan going crazy.
But you know what? The crazy thing is, Keenan was not, he wasn't a sleeper like last year or 2 or 3 years ago. It just
Yeah,
you
for
think
real.
he now because he on the Bears with a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, on the Bears, a rookie quarterback. Keenan always getting hurt. Like he always has that injury concern. So I feel like if he can stay healthy, he'll be a nice little pickup.
All right, I like
Target's
that.
gonna be there for real.
Yeah, it should be. Well, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, DJ Moore. We'll see. All right, Data, who you have as your second sleeper wide receiver?
I got George Pickens.
Oh, I was gonna say him. All
If
right.
they don't trade for IU, he the number one receiver. Deontay Johnson is on Carolina. All the targets about to go down. Russell Wilson, he'll get the job done. Fantasy wise, probably not team uh win loss wise, but stat wise, he'll get the job done.
Okay, I like that. George Pickens. It's like this is the year you show your ass, bro, nigga. Like this is the year.
He
Hey
did
yo,
decent last year, the last 5 games. He did decent.
Yeah. Like you've been talking all that, man. Give me the ball. I want the rock. I want the rock. My boy, you got Russell Wilson now. He not the best, but he decent. I
Yeah.
feel like he better show you that ninja. I like that. All right, for my pick, man, I'm taking it to the Cheeseheads, bro. Man, rocking
Oh,
with the
Packers.
Packers. Give me Christian Watson, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's a clear number one. Don't get me wrong. Between him, Romeo Dobbs, and Jaden Reed, I do think Christian Watson is the most talented receiver out of all of them. And we'll see. I think he got a lot of upside. He's going to be available in the later rounds of the draft. He's not getting picked like in the first 4 or 5 rounds. So if I could catch Christian Watson like in the 7th, 8th round, I gotta have young light skinned boy. Gotta have him.
well, all right. So for my pick, we're gonna take it to the west coast. And I picked a receiver that could be the receiver that replaces Keenan Allen in that offense. And that's Lad McConkey. Like this receiver class was deep, right? But I think a lot of receivers were polished and they're good receivers, but I think Lad McConkey is definitely slept on. He's definitely a good route runner. Target is going to be there for him. I think the only receiver on the side is what Quentin. What's his name?
Johnson.
Quentin
Johnston.
Williams, no, something like that.
Yeah, Quentin Johnston. He's gonna be on the outside,
His name.
huh?
I said he's so booty. I forgot his name.
Yeah. So yeah, he gonna be on the outside. McConaughey gonna be in the slot. He gonna get a lot of targets in the slot. And they don't have Eckler anymore either, right? So I think for my sleepers, I like to choose receivers that are gonna get the targets, and I think McConaughey is definitely like a super receiver that's gonna get a lot of balls thrown his way.
I agree with that. He should be on the other side of a lot of targets this year for
Potentially
sure.
be wide receiver one in that offense too. So
I like that. All right, Day. Who's your are we on the second round or the third? We on the
third.
second. Who's your third sleeper?
I'm gonna follow up with Bloody said receivers that's getting the targets. Deontay Johnson. I mentioned the same reason why I had George Pickens. New number one receiver coming in. I think Bryce Young going to do a little bit better because he in the NFC South. That division always trash. But another one, just in case, Malik Neighbors. Giants always do nice
Oh, hell
with the
no,
receivers they
man.
rookie year. I ain't gonna
Oh
hold you.
man.
A from
What?
LSU. Who was the last receiver Giants had that was a rookie from LSU first round pick? Odell. And Odell changed the game.
Mhm.
Come on, man. 1-1.
And you know what?
One.
I heard they've been saying the reports from camp or whatever. They said Malik Neighbors is like that, but come on, Daniel Jones. It's like, come on, my nigga.
Yeah, I think the O line gonna do a
Daniel
little better.
Jones.
It's just a secondary trial.
I like that
But
pick.
that's another story
All
for
right,
another
man.
day, man.
All right. So with my first tight end, man, I'm going to the Bills. I gotta take my guy Dalton Kincaid, just because last year he was a arguably a top 6-7 tight end as a rookie, and they lost Diggs. They lost Gabe Davis. I don't even know who their receiver is. I heard it's Mac Hollins, Curtis Samuels, or something like that. But Kincaid is basically a wide receiver, a tall wide receiver in that offense, and he gonna rack up the numbers for sure. Josh Allen likes him in the red zone. It was either last year, if you think about it, who scored the most? It was either Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, or Dalton Kincaid. So I think Kincaid, with Diggs gone, Davis gone, his target's just gonna go up from here. So that's my first pick, man.
Yeah, going on my first pick. I took Mark Andrews, and Mark Andrews he didn't even have a down year last year. He was just injured all year. I think coming back from injury, he's gonna pick up where he left off the year before. Lamar is just gonna get a lot better as a passer. And we seen that last year as well, right? So now we add another great player to the offense. And Mark Andrews. Um, so yeah, got Mark Andrews bouncing back from injury.
Well, you can't go wrong with Mark Andrews. He's proven he's a top 3 tight end for like
Exactly.
the last 3-4 years. So ain't no objections there.
You
Yes,
think
David,
sir.
Isaiah likely gonna get more involved this year?
Yeah, likely definitely gonna get more involved, but I don't know. Mark Andrews going. Yeah, you
Or
can't
here's
take.
a better.
Huh?
I was gonna say here go a better question. You think they should trade likely?
ooh, that's a good question.
No, I don't think they should trade. I think they should keep them both.
Yeah, I think.
I
Yeah, I
think they should
think.
keep them both. Yeah.
All right, Dede. Who you guys? Your first tight end that you
I
would
got your
draft
cousin.
in
I got your
fantasy?
cousin Kyle Pitts. The man's a receiver
Ooh,
playing tight end. The coach already expressed they want Kyle Pitts to play receiver. He gonna have a good year. Cut Curtis always do good with a tight end. He had Hawkinson and the Vikings. I forgot who he had before that, but he gonna do good.
I don't know, Dede. You sound very bullish on the Falcons. You got a Super Bowl Falcons ticket in or something?
Uh, not yet.
Oh man, I like that pick. Though. I like Kyle Pitts. I would go Travis Kelsey here with my second, but I don't know. I just feel like he's a given. Like, if he's there first,
Yeah.
you take him first. So I'm gonna go down the board. Some I'm gonna rock with Jake Ferguson with the Cowboys. Diddy, like you already said it. You said CD gonna get the most targets. I wouldn't be surprised if Ferguson comes second in targets on that team this year over Brandon Cooks. I wouldn't be surprised. So that's my second pick. Going with Jake Ferguson. If I could get him in round 6 or beyond, I gotta take Ferguson. Bledgy, who you got?
For my second pick, I'm going with an up and coming star. And that's Mr. Laporta from Detroit. He's not really a sleeper. Well, we're not going sleepers, right? We're going top 2 tight ends.
Yeah, just top
You
2,
know,
yeah.
All right. So top 2 tight ends, definitely Sam Laporta. As a rookie, he did extremely well. I see nothing but great things for him. Jared Goff definitely did his thing last year, and I know Amon Ra gets a good chunk of the targets over there. But Sam Laporta, like I said, definitely up and coming, and he's gonna be fighting for target share. So
I like Laporte. He a dog, man. He could be the next Kelsey. That's what they call him. the next Kelsey. So we'll see.
Where?
Yeah, that's what you call him.
Yeah, before the Knights, he had 10 touchdowns last year.
Yeah.
He
Danny, who
did.
you got? Second tight end that needs to be drafted.
Second pick, who I had? Trey McBride. After
Ooh, I
Marvin
like
Harrison Jr., I think he the next one getting all the targets.
I
And
like
having a
that pick.
tight end
Ooh, I like
is
that
like
pick.
a quarterback's best friend.
You know what's
Don't
crazy? I
even
like
depend
because
on.
he came on late, like last year. It wasn't like the second half of the season he started killing.
I think he got hurt, but I know he did his thing last year though.
Yeah, I like Trey McBride. Damn, I didn't even think about him to be honest. Him and Marvin Harrison with Kyler. We'll see. All right, my guys. We're going to get into running backs now. So
I want to see this list.
yeah, my,
Yeah.
my first running back, like I said, I'll save the number one guy for one of y'all. I ain't going to even go there. But my number one guy, I don't know. Running backs is tricky because these dudes be hurt. They be hurt, and like some of them old. I don't know. But my first pick, I'm gonna go with Saquon Barkley of the Eagles, just because I already got a ticket of him to be the rushing leader on the year, and I think the offense, Eagles offense, it's gonna be too versatile to stop just one person. So give me my boy Barkley. I feel bad for the Giants, not really, because I don't like them. But give me Barkley. Must have running back. Who you got?
My must-have running back, bro. We're gonna take it all the way to Baltimore, bro. And give me my man, 6'3", 240 running back, Eric
Oh,
Henry,
God.
bro. Come
This
on,
early?
man.
He would be your first running back off the board?
He's gonna be the first damn running back off the board, bro.
Mm.
Nobody's stopping Derrick Henry, especially when you have Lamar in the backfield, who's also a threat to run. Like I said, he's already showed that he's improving. He's improved as a passer. They get Mark Andrews back. Zay Flowers is another dark horse, bro. Derrick Henry is going to feast in that offense. Look, Derrick Henry might score 20 touchdowns, bro. I
Mm.
wouldn't be surprised.
That
Uh-oh.
would be your first back off the board. Derrick Henry.
If I had the number one pick, that's the first player I'm taking. It would have been Chubb, but I don't know. I gotta see how his
Mm.
ACL and all that. I gotta see how his knee doing. But I'm taking Derrick Henry, bro. I would
All right.
double down, triple down on that. I'll bet my whole life savings, bro. It's over.
So I just gotta
Derek,
ask you.
if you listening to this, bro, I'm not rich, so don't make me. Yo, I need you, my boy. But yo,
All
Derrick
right.
Henry, bro.
I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm just gonna say you wouldn't. Daddy might talk about this person next, but you wouldn't draft CMC first.
Christian? Nah, Christian is definitely up there, but no, bro. I want Derek. Like, what you mean? I want Derrick Henry.
You racist.
Yo.
Daddy, who your first pick? Daddy, who your first pick? Must have running back.
RIP takeoff. I'm taking it back to Atlanta. I got Bijan Robinson.
Oh yeah, he
They had
definitely
the
bullish
dual
on
threat
Atlanta.
at running back. Yo, my man's had a touchdown last year. On one hand, he caught it behind his head. He gonna be nice this year. They want to get him more involved. They even admit the last offensive coordinator was on some BS last year. They're gonna do right.
I like that pick. I think Atlanta offense going to generate a lot of points this year. So we'll see. That might be a team where we might have to bet just the team total over most weeks, especially if it's like 24 and under, 23 and under. I'm definitely looking to take the 24 and over.
They got a good schedule this year, so they're gonna have to score.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think Atlanta might average about anywhere between 21 to 27 points per game. So we'll see. Man, my second must-have running back, I'm going with Christian McCaffrey. I might be the only one who got sense here because I don't know. I would not draft Derrick Henry or Bijan before Christian McCaffrey. So, oh damn, that boy got hit with the mosquito. So I'm gonna take Christian McCaffrey. That don't need no answer. I don't think we need an answer for that. Number one running back in the NFL. rushing, receiving, do it all. That's a must have. So with that being said, Pledgy, what's your second must have running back?
My second must have running back. We gonna take it to the D, bro. And I'm picking Jameer Gibbs.
Ooh, I like that.
I see. Last year he kind of lost touches to David Montgomery. I see this year they're gonna flip that around and give Jameer Gibbs what 65% of the touches. And you know Jameer Gibbs is explosive running back, right?
Mhm.
So more touches, more opportunities to run, more opportunities to score. He's gonna be the lead back in this offense. I think it's a must have receiver. I mean
He's
running back.
I think he's gonna be a lead back, but David Montgomery is gonna snatch a lot of touchdowns from Jameer Gibbs, in
He
my
is,
opinion.
but
I,
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. We'll see. All right, Day Day, who you got for your second must have RB?
I got Isaiah Pacheco.
Ooh, shout out
Pat
Jersey,
Mahomes.
boy.
Pat Mahomes is quarterback. He's always going to score. That reason alone, I'm taking Pacheco.
I mean, yeah. Like I said, anytime you got Mahomes, of course, it's
And they
like you
say he a
got
bully when he runs.
Yo, he runs so angry, bro. I'm like, yo, it's crazy.
he a
So
old he remind me of like a '90s, early 2000s running back, like a Marshall Falk type of nigga. Like
so
Marshawn Lynch, he kind of run like that.
so if Worthy going to get the ball down the field, I think within the red zone, that's when Pacheco going to eat either passing or running wise.
And you know they don't want Mahomes running no more after he done hurt his leg twice.
Oh, yeah, it's a wrap
So,
for that.
yeah, so Pacheco gonna get all the runs. So I like that. Okay, well, my third must-have running back, man. I'm banking on a bounce back year for my guy. Give me Jonathan Taylor, baby. Come on, man.
That's solid.
Like I said, I told you, Anthony Richardson is a full threat running back. You know how hard it is to stop a. I don't know if y'all played defense on football before. You know how hard it is to stop a dual threat quarterback. I know, Daddy. I think you did, right?
Yeah.
You know how hard. And then you gotta worry about Michael Pittman, and then on top of that, you gotta worry about John. I ain't gotta say nothing. Give me John. Just 2 years ago, this dude was the number one back, and people acting like he done died. Now he back from the dead. Give me Jonathan Taylor. Blessy, who you got for your second pick at running
You mean
back?
my third pick at running back?
Third. Yes, I'm glad you said that.
um, I think this is hard, right? I I think I'm gonna go Josh Jacobs, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Last year was kind of a down year for Jacobs. He only had 800 yards. But the year before that, he was a 1,600 yard rusher, right? I think this year he'll bounce back with the Packers. You know, Aaron Jones is gone, so he'll pick up all those touches. Um, I think this year, Jones will be happy in the role that he plays in. Because the Packers were actually in the playoffs last year. I think Jacobs was frustrated that the Raiders were a French playoff team. I mean, what they finished not 7-9 or something like that.
Mhm.
Um, so I think he'll be excited in his new role. He'll be happy, and this will be a bounce back year for him.
I like that, and I think he fits well with Green Bay. He gonna have a good year for sure.
Hmm.
Daddy, who you got for your third must-have running back?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I got Kenneth Walker from Seattle. I know he has some injuries, but I think it's
Must-have? Okay.
yeah. I say it's a must have. I think if he can stay away from the injuries. I think they're gonna do good this year. This offense is explosive. 49ers might give it an IU, so somebody gonna have to step up to get that number one spot.
I like that. I like that pick because they got what is the back. I like the backup too for Seattle. Zach
I think it's
Charbonnet.
yeah,
I don't know if he's still there, but I like
he's
him
still
too.
there.
So Kenneth Walker definitely gonna get the goal line touches though for sure. All right, man. And we're gonna do a bonus round here. We're gonna do two sleeper running backs a piece. And my first
Hit
sleeper
it.
Give me Zamir White from the Raiders, boy. Josh Jacobs is gone. You just talked about it, Bezzy. He is gone. And guess what? My boy Zamir White is a country dude. All he do, pause, no homo. He ride horses, eat cornbread, and eat spinach. My man looked like a 300-pound, but he looked like the modern version of Brandon Jacobs, but faster. So my man is definitely gonna get the goal line touches for sure. My man gonna get majority of the workload. I gotta go Zamir White. I think he have a good year. I think when the season all said and done, I think he would be a top 10 running back production wise. That's my prediction. Reggie, who you got as your first sleeper?
Well, my pick, I'm going with James Conner. Um,
Ooh.
he's my sleeper pick because we seen Arizona play last year. They looked terrible. Yet he still averaged 5 yards a carry off 208 attempts, 7 touchdowns, and he still went over 1,000 yards. Right? They get Kyler back. They won't stack the box as much. You know, we have Marvin Harrison Jr. as the first round pick. So I see James Conner putting up the same production, maybe better. I know the year before that he was going crazy with the TDs, right? So I see him doing just as well or better, especially with Kyler Murray back.
I like that pick. I cannot be mad at that pick.
Yes, sir.
Day, who was your first sleeper?
It's gonna kill me to say this because he don't deserve to be on this list. But I got Alvin Kamara. I think he come back this year. I think they have to realize they have to stop trying to use Taysom Hill. Just give up on that. Like y'all messing up his career trying to use Taysom Hill. I think they're gonna put 2 and 2 together. You got Chris Olave down the field, Alvin Kamara, dual threat. I trust him.
Okay, I like that pick. A lot of people is low on Kamara this year. I don't think he's high on a lot of people's boards. Maybe rightfully so. I don't know. How do you think the Saints going to be this year? You think they're going to be good?
They think they might be bad. That's why I got him as a sleeper. I think he's gonna get it done.
Okay. All right. Well, my second sleeper, he shouldn't really be a sleeper at this point because he made some noise last year. Give me Devon Achane, however you say his name.
Oh yeah.
Boy, fast as hell. Ooh, they look like Oregon. They look like the NFL version of Oregon. That boy fast as hell. That boy, they got Tyreek Hill on the outside, wide. Beckham not fast as he used to be, but they just got speed all over the place, man. How you gonna stop? First of all, you got to double team Tyreek down the field. You might have to double team Waddle on the other side. I mean, them two alone, cause a lot of attention. I just feel like it's going to be a lot of opportunity for Achane. Mike McDaniel's going to unleash this kid. Man, y'all saw what he did last year. 80-yard run, 50-yard run, 60-yard run. The ceiling is the limit for this kid. Give me Devon Achane for my second sleeper. Leslie, who you got?
My pick is not necessarily a sleeper. Because he did good last year, in his rookie season. But I'm going with Kyron Williams from the Rams. And his limited production, he was able. I think he topped 1,000 yards last year.
I think so. He was just shy of it.
If he didn't top it, no, actually, no, he did top it. 1,144 yards, 12 touchdowns, and this was in his rookie season, right? Yeah, they drafted Blake Corum, but Kyron is the lead back on this team, and if he doesn't get injured, I see him putting up similar production.
And I think he missed games last year.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, that's nice. That's tough.
Yeah, they coming like he gonna be a top 10 fantasy back, so we'll see.
Yeah, that offense gonna be scoring.
We'll see. I'm not big on him yet. I saw how good he was, but I don't know if I got the guts to draft that man. But we'll see. Daddy, who you got for your second sleeper?
I got Zach Moss. I think he on the Bengals now. He gonna get Joe Mixon role. Joe Burrow, your quarterback, you always gonna have some catches, some passes coming your way. Their offense explosive.
Zach Moss, he on the Bengals now, right?
Yeah.
I like Zach Moss. He got injured, but I like that pick. All right, so now we're about to get into our top 3 quarterbacks. My first one, I'm going with Josh Allen. My boy, he done lost a lot of his weapons, but all that means is he got to do more. He got to do more. So I'm just banking on him doing more, running more, throwing more, whatever he got to do. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it looked like, but I expect Josh Allen to do more. I expect him to be in that conversation for MVP this year. We'll see. My first must-have quarterback, I'm going with Josh Allen.
My my first must-have quarterback. We gonna take it to Baltimore, man. You know we gotta Action Jackson, man. Lamar, bro. Look, 2 MVPs. I know he don't have the playoff success, but that don't matter because we playing fantasy. Goddamn it, and he gonna have the rushing yards. You feel me? The passing yards, rushing yards. Action Jackson, he gonna be a problem this year. Like I said, if they load up the box, Jackson can always keep it and run. He's he got all the weapons to be successful as a passer. This could be another MVP season for Lamar. So if you don't pick him up, do you really want to win in fantasy this year? Do you?
Yeah, I tell you what, the last 5 years, Lamar Jackson has been my first fantasy pick before any wide receiver or running backs. So I like that pick. I can't say I
Bro, I'll
don't.
tell you, I see Lamar getting 5 MVPs.
Mm-hmm.
On the game. All right, Daddy, who's your first must-have quarterback?
Jalen Hurts.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Eagles
one.
are the
Yeah.
Ravens done right.
Wait,
They
aren't you a
running.
Giants fan?
Sadly, yeah, they making me mad right now.
Yo,
But yeah, I trust Jalen Hurts. Dual threat. They still got that Philly push. They can't stop that. You got D Smith and AJ Brown, and then you play the Giants twice a year. They secondary is trash. So that's 2 games alone. You already know you're getting 30 plus.
True.
okay.
Oh, by the way, I ain't mean to cut y'all off. That MGM was down all day yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they giving out free bets to everybody. They just sent me,
Word.
Word.
yeah, they just sent me two like they only $5, but $5 free bets.
That's
Yeah,
clean though.
the whole system was down yesterday. I guess due to that outage on the computers yesterday.
I'm in
Mm.
rehab till
No,
football season.
on it. All right, my second pick. I gotta go to the Houston Texans. I'm taking CJ Stroud. We saw what he did last year. I just feel like it's gonna be amplified now that he got Diggs. Remember what they were saying last year? They said if he had a number one receiver, what could he do? They said if he had a number one running back, what could he do? And what the Texans going to do? They got both. They got Stephon Diggs and they got Joe Mixon. So what everyone said they needed, he went and got. So now let's see. Let's see. With Diggs, Nico, Tank, Dalton Schultz at tight end, and Joe Mixon, we, the sky's the limit. Second
You hear
pick,
that, CJ? If you don't perform, it's your fault.
CJ Stroud, rookie of the year. Come on. All right, Blazer, who you
Word.
got
And I
for your
like
second pick? Oh, go
my
ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead,
nah,
Daddy.
you good. It was just like some team wide stuff, but we'll talk about that another time.
All right. Blazer, go ahead. Who your second pick?
My second pick is and y'all not gonna like this because nobody likes them. America's favorite team, but it's not really America's favorite team. Mr. Dak Prescott. Uh
Pick.
Oh no, that's solid pick.
people
That's
people people they sleep on Dak, but Dak is actually a very good quarterback. And yes, don't get me wrong, at times he does put up yards in garbage time. But damn it, we're playing fantasy and we need every yard we can get, whether it's garbage time or in game time. So Dak Prescott, you can't go wrong with Dak. He's gonna put up the yardage. He got a number one receiver in CD Lamb, and you know CD gonna go crazy. And he also has the threat of running. So if you do need some rushing yards, he can also give you a few rushing yards as well. So I got Dak as my second top quarterback.
all right, Dede. So your second must-have quarterback. Who we
Shout out
rocking with,
Fade.
man?
Shout out Fade Cup of Tea. I got Jordan Love, Green Bay Packers.
Oh, Jordan Love.
Yeah, the man. You already
Damn,
said the
okay.
wide receiver room is crazy. They got 4 people competing for the number one spot. They got Josh Jacobs there. The offense always know how to score points. And my man is fighting for MVP. I feel like he could be in that discussion.
Yo, I'm glad you said that. because I took Matt LaFleur to be coach of the year at plus 3,000. I just feel
that's
like
funny.
if Green Bay could win the division and they can get into the playoffs, let's say they win 10 games, I feel like that's all they need to win is maybe 10 or 11, maybe 12. How do you not give the coach of the year to Coach Matt LaFleur?
Word, he
So
was
I caught
eating
it.
last year.
That's what I'm saying. I caught it at plus 300. I think I put plus 3,000. I put 200 on it, I think, and the payout's 3K.
It's crazy.
So we'll see, man. I'm just like you rooting for Jordan Love. I'm rooting for Jordan Love too. Shit, I need that money. All right, my third must-have quarterback. There's another dude. He won't bounce back this year. Anthony Richardson. He's back. He's healthy. Dual threat. We already know. He got Jonathan Taylor. He got Pittman. We done said this already earlier in the episode. But I'm real big on Anthony Richardson. Last year, remember, I don't know if y'all remember, but it was some games where he ran for 2 or 3 touchdowns in the same game. So any quarterback that can run for 2 or 3 touchdowns, multiple touchdowns in the same game, how can you not say that's not a must-have quarterback in fantasy? You know, there's no argument. But I'm gonna say Anthony Richardson.
For my third pick, I'm taking Brock Purdy himself. In fantasy, we like quarterbacks who don't turn the ball over, and Brock Purdy is not really a quarterback to turn the ball over. I know he had 11 picks last year, so it kind of, how can you say that, Bled? He had 11 interceptions. Well, I just want to say one of those games he had 5 alone. I don't think we'll see that too often from Mr. Purdy, right? He has an assortment of talent and riches, right? Let's see what they do with Ayuk. But even if Ayuk doesn't play, they still drafted a wide receiver who is really, really good. I think he's really polished as a route runner. And Ricky Parcell, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I think he's no Brandon Ayuk, but he is a good receiver. He'll be a good receiver in his own right. So with all that being said, I think Purdy will have the same amount of touchdowns, won't have as many turnovers, and he will be a very good pick for your QB1.
Well, as much as people try to hate on him, the 49ers are the favorite to win the Super Bowl, and he is the starter for that team. So no objections there, my guy. I can't argue against that.
He's consistent, bro. So
yeah. I no argument there. Even though I don't really like him like that, but
wouldn't you want to go in the game knowing that at least I know for my QB I'm gonna get at least 20 points? Like he is consistent. He consistent.
I guess we'll see. I like that pick. Day, who do you have for your third must-have QB?
Oh, Joe Burrow.
Oh, how we forget Joe Burrow?
Word, Joe Burrow. I was just looking at one of his stats against the Chiefs. The man went 30 for 39 for a touchdown. Give me Joe Burrow. Give me Joe Burrow.
Didn't they lose Tyler Boyd though?
Yeah, but they got Mike Gesicki.
Okay.
I like that at tight end. They
Oh,
gonna
I like that.
But T. Higgins got to sign that contract though.
I think.
Well, I think without he's gonna be good.
I think Joe Burrow is one of them quarterbacks. I mean, he can make wide receivers work. You know what I'm saying? He one of them.
Word.
He gonna make Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and them work.
And Joe Burrow never had a training camp with his team. This the first time he's actually in training camp.
Oh, I see. Okay, I like that pick. Reggie, I see you got. Do we all want to do one more sleeper pick or what?
Wait, I thought that was a top 3 pick. That was my sleeper pick. My first sleeper pick. Weren't we doing top 3 quarterbacks?
Yeah, top 3, and that was it. But you want to do a one sleeper?
Yeah, let's do one sleeper.
Yeah, we could do a sleeper.
Let's do it. One sleeper. For my top sleeper quarterback, now that we discussed 3 each, I got to go to Kyler Murray. Y'all know I like the dual threat quarterbacks. I gave y'all Anthony Richardson. Now I'm giving you Kyler Murray, who might be better than Anthony Richardson. So, like I said, he's another. Hold on, before you, I know you about to talk. Spit your game, grab you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, any quarterback that could run in multiple touchdowns in the same game is a must-have for fantasy. I don't care if they great. I don't care if they booty. Any quarterback that can run in 2, 3, or more touchdowns in one game is a must-have. That's all I'm
Talk your
saying.
shit.
Drop the mic.
Drop the mic. Talk your shit, bro.
Drop the mic. All right, Bledgy, who you got for your sleeper quarterback?
Well, my sleeper quarterback, I said this before in the last episode, but Deshaun Watson. I don't know what happened to the old Deshaun Watson, but bro, we need you back, bro. I don't know. Get a time machine or something. Go back in the past. Bro, if Deshaun Watson can be at least 60 or 70% of what he used to be, he is definitely a QB1, right? He has the talent there. Why are you making that face, bro?
Bro, he got to undo all those massages. You can't do that. You can't just take back a massage. He is, I don't know, man.
I'm not talking about the off-field. I'm talking about the on-field production, bro. The off-field production, I don't care. I just need him to put up some points. And the old Deshaun Watson used to go crazy, right? He has no excuse. Like, he has all the talent on offense. They get Nick Chubb back. We just need him to be his old self. Like I said, we just need 65, 70% of that Deshaun Watson, and we'll be good to go.
We'll see. He is in a tough division, but we'll see.
Indeed.
But the one good thing I will say is Browns had like the number 1 and number 2 defense last year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's in his favor. That's in his favor. But go ahead, Daddy. Who's your sleeper quarterback?
Sleeper? I don't think I have a sleeper quarterback. Oh, Geno Smith. Let's do Geno Smith.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. DK Metcalf, to do Jackson Smith, Tyler Lockett, and Ayuk might get traded. They make that position.
Okay, I like that. All right. Geno Smith, check. All right, my guys. Look, that wraps up episode 2 of the Dumb and Dumber Show, man. Everyone follow us on YouTube. Follow us on social media at Mr. Tulocks, at Bledgino, at dsmith_33. This was a great fantasy episode. We give you an outlook of who we like. And if y'all like this content right here, we might do more of it. Please let us know. Leave a review, leave a comment, subscribe, like, do all that good stuff.
Yes, sir.
That is a wrap for episode 2. And we are out, my people.